Hey, Futurist Jim Carroll, come with me. I've got something to show you. Over 25 years, I always found myself walking out on stage somewhere, and it was really, really exciting. The whole dynamic of getting ready for my keynote presentation and doing stage check and just getting out there in front of people and sharing with them insight on how the world is going to change. And then COVID-19 hit, and all of that has changed. But I get the same level of excitement today. This is down in my basement, my home broadcast studio. I'm going to be going live in just under 2 hours with several hundred healthcare executives to talk about the future of healthcare. More importantly, to put in perspective, how has healthcare changed as a result of COVID-19? And so here's where it's all going to happen. I've spent the last 6 months, as you know, if you've been following me, working to put in place this massive infrastructure with, I think, 7 computers right now, working various aspects of the production, which include the Q&A, which include dumping the presentation out to Zoom, which includes text message polling, which includes a lot of special effects so that my green wall here, for example, will be substituted into multiple different stage sets with a lot of context-sensitive video and text, explaining what has happened to healthcare as a result of COVID-19. This is just like going out on stage in Las Vegas to a degree, except 2 differences. Number one, it's in my basement. It's not a great big stage at, for example, the Center for the Performing Arts. But the second aspect is the only one running this darn thing in this aspect of the presentation is me. I'm down in my basement by myself with this massive infrastructure, and it's either going to go really well. It's going to go really well because I've put so much effort into this, but probably with a few hiccups along the way. But I got to tell you, this is tremendously exciting. It's wonderful to get back to work. It's wonderful to be turning the brain on again. It's wonderful to see clients in some industries beginning to wake up and say, we need to align ourselves to the future because we know everything has changed. And then they come and they hit my virtual broadcast studio and they see the infrastructure that I've put in place here. And they kind of go, wow, we want that guy. So if you want to learn more about this, visit me at virtual.jimcarroll.com. This particular presentation is not going to be streamed live, but I'm going to have a lot of clips recorded from it, and we'll certainly be sharing it with you. And the fascinating thing is when you start to examine various industries in the context of how COVID has changed those industries, you get a real appreciation for just how quickly our world has changed in the role of a futurist in bringing you that insight. So I gotta go. Stage check calls. I can hear some beeping happening, and I'll be hitting my virtual stage shortly. Futurist Jim Carroll.